Onin up against Kiyarash. And for Luigi, we did see, I mean, it can be a bit difficult, right, for Luigi, but it was, I mean, we saw this matchup earlier today, so it is possible for Luigi. I think Steve does have the advantage here. You can kind of keep Luigi out, right? You have all the different walls and stuff. But again, Luigi's just one of those characters that once you get in and get your hands dirty, you can kind of make any matchup possible.
No doubt about that, and we should certainly see that play out here in a similar fashion. I will say it's going to be a much harder task, I think, to do versus Enderman, especially one piloted by someone as talented as Onin. I'm going to go for a couple upgrades. Yeah, you see, you're hovering around me too much. I'm going to anti-air every time. Okay, but hold on. Even percents, all things considered.
Okay, tried to use the fireball, but Onin was like, hey, I'll take this fireball damage. I am not going to get drop zone into the down air. Great recovery coming out from Onin, taking a hit on purpose there. TNT about to explode. Using the fireballs here to detonate that.
And it's so important, I feel like, for Onin, in order to win this match properly, to, oh my lordy Jesus, in order to win this match properly, to keep blocks built up. I don't like the idea of you fighting against Kiyarash's Luigi without any blocks. Sure, you might have the right tool set up, but there's just something about him when you're faced up against him one-on-one. If you don't have block for him to jump over, you're going to be in some trouble.
And Onin actually only opting to throw out a single block here on the ground, but that nair into the Cyclone. Yeah, Luigi has a bunch of ways to confirm into these aerial specials that can take stocks here. Oh, there's the directional air dodge, and the blocks are going to force Kiyarash to recover in this way, and there's going to be no double jump, and great edge guard coming in from Onin, utilizing those blocks, forcing Kiyarash into these bad scenarios.
Yeah, mega unfortunate indeed. I thought for sure we were going to be able to see a recovery on the way through. Fisty cuffs the block, okay? I'm not afraid of these. Okay, back here on the way down. I'm loving how Onin is just disengaging, but safely. Still somehow keeping up the aggression, but knowing that I need to create myself just a little bit of distance between me and you so I can get my tools in order. Ah.
You gotta watch that Cyclone as well.
Ugh. Yeah, dude, this is not good for Kiyarash right now. There's the blocks forcing a weird recovery. Yeah, I knew he was going to jump.
More mining here, and a lot of materials being used up. Went ahead and take out the own crafting block, showcasing, hey, you definitely don't want to roll.
No, do not do that.
Do not roll.
Yeah, that is ill-advised. Okay, nair on the way through.
Getting back down to the ground. Another diamond, more blocks. I'm out.
Okay, I think it's some. Oh yes, I forgot we can do that.
Okay.
What can't Luigi Cyclone do? That's the real question.
Even gets through block. That's crazy.
It can get through some of Min-Min's arm shenanigans. It can get through some of the blocks. Might be the DLC's worst nightmare, but not in game number one. Onin going to go up in a major way with the 2-stock victory as we move into game number 2.
Yeah, Onin playing that very well. We saw the anvil edge guards. I mean, multiple edge guards on Luigi. We did mention earlier, Luigi, that one of the biggest weakness is that offstage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not known for having one of the better recoveries here. And when you fight up against a character that can just spawn in terrain, especially off stage, that is going to be very troublesome for Luigi, especially if your recovery moves don't do much damage. Luigi up B does do a lot of damage if you get the sweet spot, but the rest of the move, I believe, does around 1 damage. So you're not going to get through any blocks with that.
No, you're most certainly not. And I think knowing the dichotomy between both of those two options, I think, can really go the distance here. And as we stand right now, Onin, of course, with the proper game plan in hand to try to close this match out. Kiyarash, curious. The Luigi gameplay is nice, but are we pondering the game plan? Are we pondering the next character? Okay, I'm about to say it should only just be the Luigi if I'm not mistaken.
Dang, I was like, someone's going Robin? No way, that's a downgrade no matter what.
No, but yeah, seriously.
Not in this top 8, not with this caliber of players, this caliber of characters as well. So we are just going to stick it out with the mains, and dang, Onin, the full court combo from left to right, took the tour on the platform as well, Rob.
Jesus, right. We're going coast to coast right here, man. We're going from the East Coast all the way to Vegas. That's how I'm bringing it to you here. Okay, nice. Good situational awareness. Had to get through the blocks and then avoid the anvil. Onin with the option coverage for sure.
That anvil was crazy because afterwards, Onin was actually able to go straight into the ledge jump. Oh, you didn't get clipped by the anvil. Also, you got to pick a ledge option right now.
Immediately. And be quick about it.
Big damage here.
Okay, yeah, I love that soft nair on the way down. Just, again, messing up the timing flow that Onin is bringing to the table. Okay, backing off.
Hollow Bastion is the pick here.
All right. And again, not quite able to jump over in the nick of time. Onin just knows that sooner or later he's going to get a little jump happy over these blocks, not allowing himself to try to fight through it. Get that car out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah, you do not want to put yourself in that position there. Kiyarash going to take an entire stock because of that. one thing to note as well, Hollow Bastion, you are going to be able to mine a good amount of stone on this stage. So it's going to take a little longer to get these blocks, but these blocks are going to have a lot more health here. And that's going to be perfect if you're Onin. And back-to-back edge guards. I mean, one of those edge guards was a little bit of a freebie.
Yeah.
Like a low-key SD just because of the side special, the missile in the opposite direction. But Onin coming through with the 3-stock, looking really clean here.
You know, and it's not enough, I think, to just edge guard Luigi. I know we've kind of talked about that in the Doramigi set. But even as well as Doramigi played, you know, I still felt like the arms in conjunction with Luigi's recovery, you know, you should almost feel like it should be more lopsided than what it actually was. You know, I feel like forcing aqua recoveries for Luigi is almost more important than making sure you can keep him off stage. Like, if he's on his way back, I have blocks. I mean, Luigi has a handful of time, a handful of options, excuse me, to come back to the stage in a very limited amount of time. You take any part away of that Luigi, you know, everything, and he's in some real trouble. Then you throw that in conjunction with the blocks being at the ledge of stage, what is Luigi going to do? You know, he's gonna really struggle.
And I mean, not a lot of characters again have a tool like, geez, man, how many times can that minecart get a hit?
Jesus, man.
Man.
Damn.
That move is insane.
It's a pretty dang good move, I may say so myself. I tell you what.
Okay, let me get some more mining here.
Okay.
And Onin being a little bit more conservative with the resources here, only putting down one block, just really wanting to force that a single jump here. There's the up smash out of shield. Damage still pretty close here.
Alrighty, yes, I love that cross-up back here. And this is the rising Nair out of shield, too. Nair's kind of been kind of his calling card and really his saving grace in some of these awkward interactions, especially when they're in the air and he's just kind of little without words on how I'm going to get back down to the ground. When in doubt, just go for Nair. Yeah, and Onin actually crafting the gold. When you craft the gold, you do, ooh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, forcing awkward recoveries. I mean, I could try to knock you away, or I could just let you do it to yourself, bro. Yeah, and Onin feeling real confident crafting the diamond on the first stock. We usually see Steve players wait for that second stock to get that diamond, right? And earlier, I want to mention Onin actually utilizing the gold. And when you craft that gold, you give up the empowered minecart with the redstone, right? You do. But I think it makes sense for Onin because, I'm up against a brawler. So when Luigi does get close to me, the gold weapons are the fastest frame data-wise. They most certainly are. But of course, the one that packs a punch. It's that diamond, dog. Yes, sir. Cut your teeth on that, man. There you go. Setting up shot against, I got that short hop back here just in case there's an aggressive something on the way back. You know, it's not uncharacteristic for Kiyarash to go for short hop fair or nair. Oh my goodness, it's not characteristic for him to be popped up on top of Onin for up smash. Great stuff there. Block here, utilizing the block and then comboing after the reversal. Onin utilizing that one single block for so much damage, charging it up. Okay. Dang, the hands. The hands are present. Back throw, you know it. Gets the red stuff, and that's going to be enough. Okay, got the stock taken here, but has a lot of work here, a mountain of work here to make up. I ain't saying that he can't do it, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, getting into this top 8 as Luigi winner side is another difficult task, Rod. So if someone is able to do it, would not be surprised if Kiyarash is able to pull it through here. But I mean, like you said, Onin's been playing so clean. Yes. Especially in this top 8. Oh, for sure, man. Able to take out Leo earlier. I mean, bro, come on. A double elimination at that. Not a lot of players can say they've done that to Leo. Yeah. Honestly, not a lot of players can say they do that. Not at all. Onin right now just a different breed and definitely living up to the accolades here. Great spot dodge. Uh-oh, didn't get the tether there that time, but still able to find an option there with the fisticuffs. Quicker option than what it looks like, too. Okay, mining. Come here. Just going to go ahead, space out these back airs, the up tilt as well to cover maybe some kind of jump in or immediate dash in for the punish on back air, trying to go for that whip punish there. Oh, swinging out that forward smash, that move, very strong, and on top of that, not a lot of end lag. No, yeah, very safe. Okay, yeah, man, dude, that fisticuffs comes out quick too. I'm pretty sure that's like frame 4 on that first hit. So yeah, I'm in your face, bro. No resources here. Very quick. Oh, now Kiyarash! Kiyarash! All right. Who do you think you are, sir? Dang, Kiyarash is like, dang, I'm down 0-2, trying to farm that clip real quick. I know that's right. Say, if I ain't going to be the real champ, I'm going to be the people's champ. Oh, the block, though, not going to be there for Kiyarash, but was there for Onin this entire set. It is going to be Onin. Going to taking it 3-0 very cleanly here as they advance through this loser side. No doubt about that. Great stuff between those two titans, but when it was all said and done, it was Onin that was able to move on hell of a run right there for Kiyarash. Y'all don't know if the audience can still hear us, but definitely round of applause to Kiyarash.
Yeah.
Definitely an easy thing to do, I feel like, to compete at this level of play, and also on a stage this big, at a tournament this grand, and of course to do it with solo Luigi in this state of Ultimate.